What's up? So a couple days ago I made a video like talking about fitness and just like, you know, how much it means to me and everything. And then I decided to film a couple of my workouts just to show you guys like, you know, what I usually do and what my workouts typically look like. Before I get started, I want to apologize immediately. These camera angles are really bad. I understand that. I'm still really like weirded out by recording in public, especially in a gym. So I go to 2 gyms and this one is always really packed, obviously, because it's Planet Fitness, everyone's there. But it's really close to my house, so it's very convenient for me. But yeah, there's a lot of people in there and I get really weirded out when there's a lot of people around and I'm trying to record, so just bear with me, it's something I'm getting over. But yeah, so I do apologize for the lousy camera angles and just the overall low quality of this. I'm working on it. I figure it gets the point across. So yeah, this was Monday. I was hitting legs. It was kind of a short workout, but it was actually pretty good. I always like to kind of warm up a little bit. I started out with, this is a new thing that I started doing because they just got these there. So I get 2 kettlebells and I do squats with them. It's a pretty good warm-up exercise just to kind of get the blood flowing a little bit and to just to make sure that I'm feeling good before I start to actually, you know, go a little bit heavier with anything. Yeah, I just started doing these recently and I really like them a lot actually. Try to go for high reps on here, just kind of feel a little bit of a burn. Nothing too crazy though, just because it's the first exercise and I'm just kind of warming up. I think I did 2 sets of those. Right after that, I went over to the leg press. My workouts are always pretty similar. So I'll start out like decently light. I'll get a good amount of reps in and then I'll pyramid up to a pretty heavy weight, like not like max. I really don't like to max out or anything. I don't care for trying to push a lot of weight. I get close. I'd say I probably get to about like 70%, 75% max, somewhere around there. But I'll pyramid up to there, and then like once I get to about 75% max, and then the next set I'll cut the weight in half, or I'll go back to the weight that I started with and then just do one more set just to really like burn it out. And that's usually what like all my workouts look like. Once I started doing the leg press, I started off with just a plate on each side. Then I moved up to 2 plates on each side. Then 3 plates. Then finally 4 plates on each side. And then after that, like I said, I cut the weight about in half. So that last set on there, I only had 2 plates on each side, and I got a good amount of reps in. I don't really think I was counting my reps that day. I think I was just kind of going to failure. I do that a lot. It's a bad habit of mine. I should start counting my reps, but I really don't. I kind of go till failure almost all the time. That's one thing that I really do need to fix. I gotta start counting my reps more often. I mean, sometimes I do it, but this workout, I definitely was not counting reps at all. I just kind of went till exhaustion. So, but yeah, right after the leg press, that's when I went over and did a calf workout. I think I only did 2 sets of this. But I usually go for really high reps on these. I don't like doing a lot of weight with calves just because for me, for my calves anyway, like if I just pick like a medium weight and just go like really high reps on them, like that's how I work them pretty effectively. I never cared for doing a lot of weight because I mean you're hitting your calves. Like I think that there's really no purpose in trying to put a lot of weight on this machine and try to like really max out for calves. I don't see a purpose in doing that. I think that that's kind of a muscle where it's better if you do high reps on those, at least for me anyway. I just figure because you're constantly walking around all day, so they're used to being worked. So, you know, when you're gonna work them out, you really have to hit them. I mean, at least it's like that for me anyway. So whenever I hit calves, it's always a medium weight with a lot of reps. Right after the 2 sets of calves, I went over to the leg extension. I've always had trouble with my quads. I feel like they always got exhausted really quickly. So that's something that I kind of struggled with. You know, again, same principle, medium weight, decent amount of reps with these just because I was trying to burn them out. Yeah, I started about 70 pounds. Then went up to about 130. I think I went from 70 to maybe like 90 pounds, and then after that I went up to 130. By the end of that, like I was kind of quads were kind of beat up a little bit. So, but that's just one thing. Like for me, I've always struggled when I trained those. So that's just one thing that I kind of have to get used to and just really push through. And then right after that, I went to the hamstring curl, the leg curl. Now, the machine that I was on, it's such a weird position. I don't like it too much. I like the one where you lay down. But yeah, I was using this one. Again, my hamstrings, like I've never really had a problem with them. I always, whenever I work hamstrings, I could always get a really good workout. I started at 70 pounds with these, went till failure. And then I went to, I think, 100 pounds. Again, went till failure on that. And then I went up to 130. I don't think I was able to get a lot of reps in there. I was pretty burnt out by then. Usually I like to finish my leg days with a run, but today I was wearing Chuck Taylors, so there's no way I'm running in those. Yeah, usually I like to go for like a quick, like a mile run, nothing too crazy, because like I'm already exhausted by then, so just kind of loosen up and just keep the blood flowing a little bit. So yeah, but I didn't go for a run that day because, again, I'm not running in those shoes. So that's one thing. Those shoes, for some reason, I don't like to wear any other shoe on a leg day. I like to wear those specifically just because they have basically like no padding to the bottom of them. So it just feels better, especially when I'm doing leg press or if I'm doing squats. Yeah, this is my leg workout for this week. It was a pretty quick one. Nothing too crazy. I got a pretty good one. Right now, I mean, my calves are actually really sore. Quads, not really, but hamstrings are feeling pretty good. So I'd say it was a pretty good workout. That was my leg workout for this week. I'll probably hit them again. Yeah, so that was Monday. I think that I'll hit them again probably Friday or Saturday. So I like to hit everything twice a week for my type of training. Like I always feel like I really have to hit everything pretty hard, like constantly. So I like to hit things usually twice a week. Usually whenever it's like a weekend, like say it's like a Saturday or a Sunday, that's when I'll do, it's like a catching up day almost. So it's like anything that I didn't do during the week, like if I didn't hit like forearms or like shoulders or just something like that, then I'll hit them on that day. Usually sometimes on Saturday or Sunday, I'll hit just like power moves. So I'll do only squats, bench press, and deadlifts. I always like to switch it up too. I think it's really important to always be switching up your workouts. Like how I do it is I don't really have any sort of plan when I go in. I just kind of do whatever I didn't do last week. That's usually how I do it anyway. It works for me. It always kind of switches it up a little bit. So yeah, that was my leg workout for Monday. Yeah, I think I'm going to keep doing these. I don't know. I think it's kind of fun to share my workouts with you guys. If you guys want to give some of these workouts a try, or if you have any suggestions that you'd like for me to try, let me know down in the comments below. That's it for now, and I'll see you guys later.